Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for passing by. Thank you so much for subscribing. And thank you very much for watching my videos. You are greatly appreciated. Now, I was listening to the vlogger Tawchagad TV, and he was speaking on Jungo Boss. He uploaded a video of Jungo Boss, and Jungo Boss has professed to be a vendetta supporter, and he's one of the pioneers that have been pushing vendetta in the street. And when Gaza persons or Gaza supporters came at him, he was always a stalwart standing behind Alkaline and saying, you should leave the young youth, let him do his thing, let him go out there, let him excel, allow him to enjoy his success, allow him to push his talent and showcase his talent so the world can see him. And so he is saying that, he got tickets from Malidan and stuff like that, and he wants Alkaline to acknowledge him at some point, to recognize his good work for pushing him out there in the street, standing behind him and supporting him when so many persons have beat down on him. And Tawchagad has responded and was saying that he understands where he's coming from, and he can see that he's somewhat calling out the team for them to give him some sort of acknowledgement and recognition, especially for his news festival. They could have sent some tickets for him to go and enjoy the show. I think it's Media Pass that he wanted and stuff like that. So I understand where so Tawchagad, I'm sorry, was saying that he understands where Jungle Boss is coming from, but at the same time, when you check in and you clock in with an energy of a particular artist and you're on the same wavelength where he's at, you're part of the success. It will reflect in your life also. And it will showcase. For those who understand, they understand. For those who get it, they get it. It will eventually come around. Now he's saying that he himself, Tawchagad, has will acknowledge the artist, and he will speak on it, and he will support the Vendetta team. However, if they don't acknowledge him, he will still support the team and stuff. And this is one of the things that I always speak on, and I always let people know the importance of energy, where energies are all around us. And I spoke about it in so many videos. Energies are all around us, and we are just flesh. A small percentage of us makes up physicality. The rest of us is energy. You understand? And if there's an artist out there that you believe has a positive vibe, a positive energy that he's moving with, positive vibration, and you clock in or you check in with that energy, and you're all about promoting that artist and supporting him sincerely, eventually it will reflect. His success will reflect in your lifestyle just the same. It's that deep. It's that deep, whether you believe it or not. It is that deep. Their success will reflect in your life, because you will see the struggles of the artist. You will recognize it and see that he has pushed through. He has pushed through so many barriers, break through so many doors, and have getting and have cemented himself as one of the top giants in dancehall, who have survived the odds, come out from all adversities, and have cemented himself to be at the top tier when it comes to dancehall music, when it comes to lyrics, when it comes to talent, when it comes to his shows, to the point where he is now having his own festivals. I was one of them who said Alkaline is pushing to be a dancehall mogul, and I see that in the making. You have to have that vision. You see, one of the things in life that helps to make a person successful, or to help to make you successful, is when you are around people checking in their energy, and you have the same vision for their success as you do yours. And I'm speaking from an energetic point of view. I'm speaking from not just physical, it's energy. You have to focus on what you want, to the point wherein you block out what you don't want. It's like I always have a conversation with my daughter, and when I ask her what she wants, she always never answer. And then when I put in my suggestion, she always says she don't want that. And I always say that you are functioning on a negative vibration, because you speak less of what you want and desire, and you focus more on what you do not want. And you are moving on a negative vibration. So what you don't want becomes what? A manifestation. And so this is the reason a lot of persons have mishap, a lot of persons have setbacks, and they believe that somebody's doing something to them. They believe that somebody's fighting against them. No, oftentimes it's what you're channeling. So if you support Vendetta and you support the entire movement and you see the success genuinely of the artist, I'm sorry, guys, if you see the success genuinely of the artist, eventually you are going to check into that energy. Because if you're giving positive vibration all these years, positive move, positive sound, and it's traveling all these years, eventually it's going to reflect in your life. Now, should I say a man should not want recognition for his good work? Absolutely not. I believe that if a person is putting in good work and positive vibration out there into the universe and is doing it by deed, I believe that he's within his right to want to be acknowledged and recognized for his good work. You understand me? Especially when it comes to supporting an artist who many um personified as the underdog, many saw as the person that they did not want to make it, saw as an arch rival to Vibes Cartel, someone who they believe wanted a one up on Vibes Cartel, who they didn't like. So for him to come out and say that he has been supporting him from day one and he believed that he should get some sort of recognition or get his media pass or Vendetta team should have reached out to him, I think he's within his right. Jungle Boss is within his right to say that. However, you have to understand that your good work oftentimes does not come in the light that you expect or what you're looking for. Sometimes it comes in good health. Sometimes it comes in windows of opportunities in other avenues open for you. And it's life. It's one of those things. I remember it taking me a while for me to understand because I was the type of person that when I do good for you, I want that good in return from you. And I stopped thinking like that. I had to change my own mentality and realize that sometimes when I do good, you must do good because it's good that you want from the universe, not necessarily from that particular individual. And sometimes you are blessed with the opportunity to always be in a position to give. That's also a beautiful thing. And sometimes the glass isn't half empty, sometimes it's half full. So, how we look at life, perception can be very damning to us because I can say, yes, I'm a vendetta, and I would hope that Alkaline give me some tickets, some media pass, because I was one of them who was in the streets and stuff like that. But little do I know that there are so many opportunities that have come my way. So many things have worked out according to how I planned it. And it's all because of the positive vibration that I was putting out there, especially towards an artist who many persons were against in the industry. And he had to fight continuously to keep his name out there and to remain at the top and stay relevant. That's your blessing comes in many ways. Do not limit yourself or look through life through one scope, believing that's the avenue that your blessing should come. And if it doesn't come, you won't acknowledge it from anywhere else. Life is magnificent and it's full of energy, it's full of opportunities, and sometimes we put stamp stipulation and limitations on our own self and not realizing that there's a beautiful ending to a lot of our stories. And that's what I'm saying. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't come out and say something, but I'm looking at something from the bigger picture. There can be many blessings out there that's awaiting you, and it's coming from different avenues, and you don't even realize it because you are so focused on the vendor team acknowledging you for your good work. You don't realize that which you had wanted years ago, it came here, it came there, another opportunity came here, another opportunity awaits you over there, and you don't even realize it. You understand? So, for me personally, I'm the type of person who stopped giving, looking for something in return from that particular avenue. I'm the type of person who give, and I'm hoping for greatness from any avenue. I go general. That's what I always say. When you have no control over situations in your life and you believe that you are getting frustrated because you're hoping for the best so much and you think it's not coming, go general. Appreciate basic things. Appreciate the fact that you have your body faculties intact, mean your senses. Appreciate the fact that you can hear the birds, you can hear nature, and you'll be surprised. Things turned out even way better than you would hope. More opportunities come your way, more than you were looking forward to. And I promise you, it's a beautiful thing. And I always let people know, stop focusing on what did not happen for you, on what did not work out, on what you don't want. Those are negatives. Thinking about, oh my God, it's not gonna happen. I'm so scared. I hoping that this thing works out. I'm hoping that this thing don't go left. I'm hoping that this thing do not go bad for me. These are negative. You're focusing on the negative. Oh, I'm hoping that this turns out well. I am not focusing on it particularly. I'm just going to go general and leave everything to the universe for it to work itself out. It will be a beautiful ending. The road is very challenging, but in the end it will be very beautiful. These are positive vibration and positive affirmation that that you serve yourself. So it will what? Reciprocate. And this is how life functions. So if you're going to function on a negative vibration and you hoping that you will get something from that particular avenue because you support the artist, sometimes you're putting limitations on your own self. Remember, you are the only person who supports Alkaline from day one. That's also another thing. There's so many other persons out there who have supported the artist from day one. And he can't be there for everybody. I mean, and this is one of the reasons I said, what, as a fan, and I uploaded a video and I said, as a fan of Alkaline, what would be really good is if you do a video and speak on your New Rules Festival and let us know if it's going to be a yearly thing. You understand, you can have one day some sort of meet and greet. You understand me, where people who genuinely support you and people where they want, they will come out, and it doesn't have to be a large crowd. It doesn't have to be an arena. It can be many different stopovers. These are things that people who are heading towards becoming a mogul in entertainment or in entrepreneurship, this is where it starts from. You understand me? You build a rapport. I know that he's not necessarily a people person. There are people out there who are antisocial, and that's okay. There are persons out there who are introvert. I don't believe in introvert and extrovert because I believe that a person excel where in their where in whichever field, that they are comfortable. Once they're comfortable in a certain atmosphere, they will excel. So I don't necessarily believe in the existence of an introvert or an extrovert. But I believe that once he's comfortable, he will speak and stuff like that. And he will say things that are pertaining to his music, his career, and where he's going. And these are the things that we are looking forward to as fans. So I want to come out and say, oh, I have done this for Alkaline and you could have done this. I know that sometimes we are product of our environment and how we were raised. We believe that once we give something to that avenue, we must always get from that avenue. And a part of the harsh reality in life is that you don't always get from that particular avenue. But here's the beautiful thing. You can get from any other avenue, and you can get more from that avenue if you open your horizon and look to the broader picture instead of looking through one scope and channeling through that like a tunnel vision. I think we need to get rid of the tunnel vision mindset. But that's all I have to say about it. Thank you so much for your time. Enjoy your day, and may God bless you. Bye-bye.